You ever buy an expensive bag of coffee only to bring it home and be disappointed? Today, let's fix that. Pour over is one of the most cost-effective ways to produce an excellent cup of coffee. There's only really three main elements to an excellent pour over for under $300 Canadian. Guys, I picked this up for $43 on Amazon compared to the regular V60, which is $34. So definitely worth the upgrade. What else do you need? I've been rocking a kitchen scale from Amazon that was probably $15, $20. The other part that is going to be definitely helpful is a gooseneck kettle, because it just helps control your flow rate. And this guy I picked up 8 years ago for like 50 bucks. I think they're like $66 on Amazon right now. Now, the last and probably one of the most important parts of your coffee is going to be your grinder. Grinder consistency makes or breaks your cup. Now I'm going to show you why it's so important and how you can get into a very good grinder without breaking the bank. I started out like most people, my dad's Canadian Tire grinder that you just push down and it's got this little rotating disc. They are trash. Since I've actually replaced my $200 Barista Encore with a Timor Chestnut C3S, I picked this guy up on Amazon for $100. Overall, love this thing. So for $100, get yourself one of these guys and they will make or break your cup of coffee. What looks like two identical cups on the table. This one is very tea-like. There's not much body around, whereas this one, you can kind of taste that it's been over-extracted a little bit. Bitter aftertone to it. The point of this is we're aiming for balance. Weight and time help us adjust that. That's why they're two of the most important variables within the coffee brewing process. And they are key indicators that will tell you whether or not you're on par with your grind and where you need to be. The beauty of a good grinder is it gives you the opportunity to tailor it to yourself. Personal preference always overrules. All right, now let's jump over to the tap. If you take anything away from this video, I want you to consider this. This is the difference between me working at a cafe when I was 16 years old, making coffee at work, bringing the same stuff at work, spending hours trying to dial it in, and still not getting the same results. This was the one thing that held me back. That's right, water. So let's simplify it. All I'm gonna tell you right now is right here, I'm gonna stick this magic stick into our cup of water, and it is gonna read 157, if you can read that. All that means is there is 157 unknown little particles in this little thing that we don't know what they are. So instead, to figure out what to do about your water, you basically have three options. One, get a plumber to come over, reconfigure this whole thing. Probably cost you about $1,000 or so. I don't suspect that's going to be the easiest option, but that's probably what your cafe's done since they're using so much. Two, do what I've done, gone with zero water, and this guy is like $60 on Amazon, and it filters your water all the way to zero. Or three, go to your local grocery store, pick up one of these guys for about $3. When you stick your magic stick in here, it reads zero, and that's because there's nothing in the water. It's just good old H2O. The importance of this is now we have a baseline. So for you simple guys at home, buy third wave coffee, little satchels, split that guy in half, which is gonna be about 0.9 grams, put it into a gallon of water, which is, again, $3. And now you have an excellent coffee. The reason why I suggest doing half, third wave coffee, if you do a full one in a gallon of water, it's about 150 things in your coffee. And that can be a lot. So, and it's my personal preference to stay around like 80. So if you split that guy in half, you're right there. And I think most people will say the same thing. All in all, $264. If you want to be an excellent home barista with the pour over, all you got to do is spend $264, clear out your mind from all the other stuff on social media, and have fun. You have your $30 worth of coffee, and now you know how to use it. You have your brewer, you have your grinder, you have 2 other tools you need, a kettle and a scale. Lastly, you figured out how to make cost-effective brew water at home without reconfiguring your whole water system. By your 10th cup, it will be incredible.